there, folks. Your local WCRS. What up, dude? How you doing? You were here right before I was. Howdy, howdy. And this time the howdy is real as... Don't say it. Beginning of the video. Get ranked in the algorithm. Real as... Yeah. Because we're playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Where, as you know, everybody only pretty much says howdy. Oh, fuck, no, don't end the stream. Oh, my God. Alright, so I just tabbed over to my YouTube stream so I could post the link in the Discord, right? And I clicked the share button, and then the page updated because I just started streaming. And the share button, where the share button used to be, is right where the end stream button is now. So I clicked that, and it was like, are you sure you want to end stream? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't, YouTube. Thank you. Thanks for doubting me, for once, I guess. Thanks for that. All right, so, as the title may or may not suggest, depending on how you read into it, what we're going to be doing today is just a... beginning of the video, don't say it. Just a crap load of fishing and hunting, and that's about it, honestly. We might do maybe one or two murders here or there. I mean, we're going to be out in the wilderness where we can get away with it. I might just sneak a little throat slit as a treat, you know? We're out in the Wild West. I mean, who's going to stop me? You know? The law? Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let me post saying I'm live. That way I can, bada bing, we live with some hunting and fishing and murdering, maybe. Guys, I'm so excited because the Discord server, I finally, it warns me now when I at everyone. It finally warns me, hey, you're about to at 30 plus people. Look at that. We're making progress, baby. Hamburger thing. How you doing, dog? What up, broski? Jamming? Howdy, howdy. Now I don't... Oh, now I want to go fishing, but I really don't want to buy a license. This is completely 100% a joke, federal government, but I mean, as long as nobody finds out, you can just do it. Frostbite, howdy, partner. You new around these parts? How you doing? Maybe you're someone with a changed... Oh, Zayden told me to say hi. Hell yeah, partner. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Zayden has been one of my viewers for quite a while. What a guy. His stream's doing good. He's been streaming and doing stuff like that a lot. Hell yeah, man. Always good to see. I don't know how big of a role I played in encouraging him, but he at one point wanted to try like a PNG tuber thing. And I kind of sort of gave him the beginnings of how to do it. And he's been doing it ever since. So hell yeah. Ooh, oh, hold on. Gotta do one thing real quick. We gotta quit Wallpaper Engine because that is a resource hog when you run it at 4K with all the anti-aliasing on. Yuso, how you doing, buddy? This town ain't big enough for the both of us, partner. You know what? I think this town is big enough for approximately between 1 and 10 people, and also me, and the 1 and 10 people are in chat. Alright, so first things first, we're going to be headed up to Strawberry. Way we're going to be playing this today, we have, I've got the mini-map off. I'm not going to be accessing the map. I have my paper map that I received with my pre-ordered copy of this that I bought on PS4 forever ago, back when the game came out. Believe it or not, 7 years ago will be this year. Jesus Christ. And yeah. So right now we're headed over to Strawberry. I got to pick up some provisions, and then I'm going to see if I can't find a boat on the way over there. See if I can remember the way to Strawberry. Playing DBFZ. Is that Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Is that what that game's called? Dragon Ball something? I think I played that with one of my friends in high school, in class. It was pretty cool. Speaking of which, I still wish for people to fear my name in Discord. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let me do that right now, actually. All right, going back to Zuki. Nice meeting you. Wait a minute. He calling himself Zuki? Unbelievable. Actually, that's pretty tight. Hell yeah, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Wish Zayden well for me. What game do you plan to do next stream? Next stream, we're going to be doing, what's that game? We're going to be continuing The Coffin of Andy and Lele, because I heard that they finally updated Chapter 3, or Episode 3, whatever you want to call it. Geez, is it just me, or do I have a lot of energy today? It's probably the energy drinks. You know, it's in the title and all that. Let me see. How do I do that? I can kick you. I could kick you from the server for no reason. Ban, kick, message, timeout. Why would I do that? Okay, let me figure this out later. I have to go through and like manually set permissions, I think. So let me figure that out. Yeah, I have to make a new role. Okay. I'll have to get into that after stream then. Don't want to pause for too long. You know how it is. Somebody turn up to the stream and go, he's not even playing the game. I'm out of here. Except they don't even say it, they just leave. Good to hear you're doing good, Yuso. I'm doing A-okay, man. My fucking teeth have been bothering me. I don't know if I got tooth troubles or if I got wisdom teeth coming in or what, but I got some kind of problem I gotta talk to a dentist about, unfortunately. Oh boy, I'll have to get around to that eventually. I like feeling important, even though I'm not. You're important to me, Jamin. You're my one and only mod. Man, drank too much G Fuel, man. I've been thinking about trying, you guys seen that Gamer Sups stuff? Are we already in Strawberry? I swear to God, this is like right outside of Strawberry. It was Dragon Ball FighterZ. Yeah, look at that. We're in Strawberry already. Apparently, I do know the map relatively well. Oh, it's dark out too, so the shops are going to be closed, huh? Alright.
Where the hell are you, you damn swindler?
Hold on, let me lower graphic settings just slightly. I'm getting a little bit of hitching here. We'll keep VSync on. I mean, what's the best? You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. We'll leave it.
You knew it was bunk all along, didn't you?
Yay, more incest. Hell yeah. That was what, well, hold on. The incest wasn't what got me to play the game in the first place. The outrage over it was what got me to play it in the first place.
Little problem I've been having.
A what now?
It didn't work, so I took it to a pharmacist. Turns out it's just water, table salt, and flour. You gotta help me find the bastard.
I'm good, man. I got things to do.
I ain't getting involved, and you're a little problem.
Well, thanks for nothing, then. If you happen to run by him, shoot him in the head for me.
You got it. Who am I shooting in the head? Alright, well, let's hitch the horse.
Good work today.
Can I get a bed out here? Dumbass Zoomer Brain wasn't entertained in the first 5 seconds. I'm never coming back here. Fuck you! I mean, dude, fair enough. When I click onto a stream, or a video, or whatever, honestly, like, if it doesn't capture me in the first however many seconds, I admittedly, I do usually click off. Not gonna lie. That's just the truth of the matter. Alright, I am gonna lower graphic settings just slightly. Don't question the fan base. Never, ever question the fan base. A dumbass be wondering if you like incest, because usually the Coffin of Annie and Lele requires you to like incest somehow. Yeah, no, it was just the outrage over it. Because I remember when it came out, there was just a bunch of people being like, oh my god, you could There's incest, there's cannibalism, there's crazy. It's like, yeah, it's a fucking horror game, man. I mean, there's crazy shit in it, believe it or not. And then there's a bunch of people streaming it, and I was like, all right, I'll hop on the bandwagon. Why not? And yeah, you know, it's all right. It's an interesting game. It's been fun enough to play. We got to keep the volumetric lighting on ultra. Lighting is the one thing. Like, I cannot put lighting anywhere below ultra or whatever settings in my games, if I can avoid it anyway. The fuck just happened? The game is completely... Oh, it crashed. Okay, fuck me. All right. All right. Launch it again, please. Game crashed. Wonderful. Don't think Blue's actually weird like that. Yeah, not weird like that, exactly. Kind of like having low graphic settings in games. Feels more like home in that way. Yeah. That makes some sense. Really takes me back. Wait, what? Red Shell goes hard, especially considering he plays with a voice act. Wait, what? What now? Now I'm wondering. Wondering what? In what ways am I a freak? Shit. I'm a freak in nature. I'm a goddamn freak in nature. How silly are your friends, bro? Dude. We get pretty silly sometimes. I'd say I'm probably the silliest out of all the friends that I can think of. Not to toot my own silly horn, but I'd say I'm probably the silliest. But when you get us together, sheesh, dude, it's a whole goddamn silly nation. A nation of, like, you know, 3 or however many happen to be with us at the time. But you should get Destiny. It will only cost you 200 gigabytes. Oof. The base game is more like a demo than an actual game, but it's fun. I don't know if I could get into Destiny, honestly. It doesn't... The sort of like MMO / like pseudo MMO style of game doesn't really appeal to me much. Elder Scrolls Online did a little bit, but honestly just because I was in a big Elder Scrolls kick at the time. Actually, can you get Destiny 1 anymore? I don't think you can get it. That's a good question. Was it one of those games where Destiny 2 just like completely like, yes, this is just the upgraded version? Only Destiny 2, I think. Oh, God damn, I gotta get back to Strawberry again. Oh, shit! Whatevs. We're chilling. Well, I think we can cross over here somewheres. Yep, actually, precisely right here. We're a little laggy. Yeah, it was whatever. I swear that there's only a handful of games that actually lag when I stream them. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Cyberpunk are the only ones that I can think of that actually do that to me. Which is interesting because NVIDIA claims... the NVIDIA 40 series has dedicated chips on it that, for, you know, streaming and recording that mean that you get absolutely no performance hit when you're streaming and recording, but I only get these performance hits when I am streaming and or recording. Even if I'm running the VTubing software and playing the game, it doesn't lag like that. It's only when I'm streaming and recording, so something ain't right about what NVIDIA is saying. I feel like I'm getting worse FPS. Hold on a moment. Don't crash again, game. That'd be really nice. Aha! Hold on a minute now. Refresh rate that I can't change. VSync off. Okay. So if I do VSync and triple buffering off, and then I go... Hold on a moment. Sorry about this, folks. Let me open the NVIDIA control panel and limit this game to 60 FPS, because I think actually that can cause some of the lag sometimes. Because when it tries to push more than 60 FPS, apparently I can't say it right. Sometimes it seems like it fights between the VTubing software and the game, and it doesn't know like what to prioritize, which is weird. Okay, come on now, NVIDIA, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, let me also free up as many resources as possible. Pause the playback of these videos. We haven't done any hunting or fishing yet. We're 17 minutes in. I'm a goddamn failure and a liar. Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't even on the list of programs. God damn it. Oh, NVIDIA control panel. Why must you be so silly? Don't know about Destiny, but I heard you have to pay much on it, and only a little part of it is actually free. I mean, that's unsurprising these days, honestly. Most games, if you told me that was the case, I'd say, yeah, okay, I believe that. All right, let's see if it actually limits it to 60 FPS now. Ooh, what? I made changes? All right, let's select yes, then. Yes, keep settings. Thank you. All right, let's get back to the game. A little better, feels like. What you need?
You, please.
If you steal my horse, I am killing you.
Help me. Mr. Abel's thugs been wanting us to sign our land over. Only this time I escaped, but they have my husband.
My horse just took a dump. I'm sorry.
Kill him.
All right, I'll help you.
Abel's thugs, huh? Where are they?
It's the stone farmhouse back there where I came from.
I'll head there now.
Back here.
I'll see about finding more help.
All right. No, we're still fucking lagging a little bit. Bugs me so much. DLSS set to balanced. I thought it already set itself to balanced, so there we go. That'll probably fix most of it, honestly. It looks like it did absolutely nothing. Alright, allegedly there's a stone farmhouse out here. Grab my shotgun. Don't worry, ma'am, I'll help you. I almost just called you a woman. That's a little derogatory, I'm sorry. Man, what the fuck, dude? It's around the trees. Maybe if I turn off tree tessellation. Sorry. Adjusting settings, I know, is a very exciting stream. Incredibly exciting. Ooh, making me do brightness calibration again. Alright, cool. It's a little better. Alright, so where's the stone farmhouse? I have my mini map off, because that's how we're playing today, but I don't see no stone farmhouse. Where she came from, hold on. Okay, it is that way. Apparently it's way the fuck down there. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, it's a couple of wolves taken care of, no biggie. One more. Come here, horse. Come on, Rachel, we gotta go. Apparently there's someone in trouble down there. There's a concerned citizen in need of help. I know I said we're not using the minimap, but... you know. Apparently she walked 84 fucking miles. Alright, what's going on out here? another settlement needs your help. I've marked it on your map. Well, let me load up the slugs. Hey!
You don't sign this over, I'm gonna take a long time on you. Just do it. You're gonna do it. You see,
Where's the door? At the door? It's so fucking dark. Where's the goddamn door?
it's only scrubland. To think your boys died for some scrub. Son of a bitch. Break your goddamn neck.
There you go, partner. How's that?
Untie me, will you?
Yeah, I got you.
Still breathing, fella?
Get these damn ropes off me.
I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just a humble huntsman.
Thank you. Thank you. Those goddamn...
Apparently, I came to hunt cowpokes.
My wife. You seen my wife by any chance?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw her.
She's down that way.
West of here. She told me to come find you.
Oh, thank God. But thank you for hearing her call.
Yeah, no partner. No, no problem, partner. Loot these guys. Ooh, silver pocket watch.
My dearest.
About to eep? Dude, eep well, partner. Eep well. Alright, and just to make sure, just in case Undead Nightmare comes back. Alright, come on, Rachel. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You're a good
Have a good eepy time. Never tried Warframe though, you so. I have a couple of friends that are into it. Actually, a lot of my friends are into it, oddly enough. Guess it's not that odd. Alright, well, anyway. Up to Strawberry. Get the provisions that we need. What do you mean, whoa? Strawberry should be this way, right? I would think Strawberry's this way. Let me refer to the map right quick. So, I think we're headed, northwest, maybe? We're headed maybe northwest from the train station. Up in Big Valley. Let's see. That was Riggs Station. Okay, I think, we should have taken a left. But if I take a left here, I think Strawberry should be up here over this ridge. If I'm reading this map correctly. Or orienting myself correctly. Okay, easy, Rachel, easy. Learned apparently if you don't hold W... Oh my god! Yep, I think that is the river coming from Strawberry. Is that a golden retriever? No, that's not a golden retriever. It's a fucking deer. Apparently if you just hold the sprint button when you're on the horse and not W... See, there it is! Looky there. I'm reading the map right. God damn, it's a bright-ass moon. That's no moon. Oh, dear God. Yeah, sorry. Apparently, if you just hold the sprint button when you're on the horse, going at full speed, and you don't hold W, the horse will automatically avoid trees. Sorry. Good morning. There's exhaust coming off of my horse. Not eco-friendly at all. I think I'll go sleep now. It's almost morning, so I have to sleep. God damn! Yeah, you know you're in trouble when the light starts coming through the blinds. I've been there before. I was there a couple weeks ago. Well, have a good sleepy. My horse produces more methane than your car. Well, yeah, but my car produces mostly carbon dioxide. Not much methane at all. All right.
Something off about that Nathan Kirk feller, apart from him being a banker, of course.
Yeah. Whatever. Listen, all right. I need... Wait, you mean apart from him being a banker? All right. What I need is some provisions. I need I need perhaps some baked beans. Get 3 cans of baked beans. We'll get 2 cans of corned beef. We'll get a couple cans of peaches. Matter of fact, I think that's all we'll need. We'll get a couple apples for the horse. Some cheese to use as some bait. We'll get some oat cakes for the horse. Get bread too. I think I can use that as bait. Ooh. Let's get a couple of cigars to have out on the water. How about that? Couple of cigars. I think that's all I'll need. Shut the hell up, boy.
It's got everything you need.
Shut the hell up, boy. You goddamn animal. Damn. Why is my horse stanced like that?
Come on, then. Night and day, like a common prisoner.
Alright, now where to? Let me refer to the map once more. Okay, looking at the wrong part of the map. Okay, so Strawberry, still looking at the wrong part of the map. What the part of the map? What the fuck? Oh, I never realized Big Valley was also part of West Elizabeth. Alright, so I suppose let's head north to the river. And let's see if we can find a boat somewheres. You city folk wouldn't know half the meaning of hard work and dedication. Dedication. Only cation you know is vacation. And mastication when you're thinking about eating a damn lollipop, you sissified Tweety bird. Shit, ain't that the truth? I thought he was about to complain about me. He's just complaining about not being able to find a nice spot. Hey, it's the herb picker. I like that guy. Alright. What's this up here? Just happened. I just heard glass break. I just wanna see what happened here. Maybe this belongs to somebody. It looks like it probably does. About to trespass a little bit in the name of curiosity. Oh, what's this? Take letter. All night everything's fine, but when you see a sunrise, your brain just dies. Dude, it is really. Back in a few days, gone to pick up Mildred from her mother's house. The new Mrs. Peyton. Best, Jim. Well, I reckon I should probably leave that here rather than leaving with it, but I imagine whoever lived here is probably dead. Hell. Only cations you know are vacation, abdication, and pseudo-stratification. Hold on, except for saying it in that voice, it should probably be pseudo-stratification. What the hell is pseudo-stratification? Matter of fact, what the hell is stratification? Is that when you send something into the stratosphere? Oh, really? Stay right there and don't move, huh? How's that for staying right there? How's that? Hope I didn't kill that horse. I think he's good. Chill the fuck out, Rachel. It's just a hunting trip. Couple of cowpokes wanting to poke our cows. I ain't letting that happen to you and I. Don't worry, Rachel. Can you just let them rob you? I don't think I've ever once just let those people rob you. Why is there such a vignette on the... Oh, it's only on the ground, actually. That's... I suppose that's for a reason. I don't know. I almost think that might be an artifact of DLSS. Notice that DLSS really likes to do that. It tends to create almost like a vignette of blur around your screen. Relating to or being an epithelium consisting of closely packed cells which appear to be arranged in layers, heading the wrong way, but all of which are in fact attached to the basement membrane. What in the hell is an epithelium? It sounds like a type of book. It's probably not a type of book, but it sure sounds like one. Hey, fellow fisherman. Just gonna scoot past you, partner. Don't worry. Don't want to scare your fish away. Howdy.
Mister, you looking for something?
No, man, I'm just passing by. Fellow fisherman, dickwad. Fuck off, dog. And if your dog doesn't leave me alone, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm just fair warning. It's a video game where dogs are fair game. Alright, there's the Dakota River. Just where I want it to be. Fucking hell, Rachel. Calm down. I'm trying to lead you the right way. You're freaking out over nothing. God damn it, Rachel! You dumb ass horse.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
All right, girl.
Jesus, man.
You're good, girl.
You're okay. Now I'm covered in fucking mud. I gotta go take a swim. That's John Marston, no less. So it's a thin layer of cellular tissue that covers the body's external and internal surfaces. I see this. I keep seeing this guy literally everywhere. Lined hollow organs and body cavities makes up the majority of the gland tissue. Alright, so let me reread that other part and see if I understand more about it now. Silently to myself. This is not popcorn reading time. Canoe! Yes! Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck's sake, Rachel! God damn horse.
Easy there.
Oh, the mud's off me. Cool. Alright, now you just fucking just stay there or something. Jesus. Ah, I don't need my shotgun. Eh, you know what? I might hunt, so I guess I'll take the shotgun. Alright, let's stick it. Nope. I want it on the shoulder. I think it's more stylish on the shoulder. Look more like a huntsman like that. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I guess pseudo stratification now makes sense to me, sorta. Let's see, which way are we headed? Guess I might as well have the compass on, not like you guys can see it anyway. That way I can at least tell what direction I'm headed in. South, exactly where I want to be headed. What's going on out there? I hear gunshots. More deer. Oh dear. Oh, is that the guy practicing shooting bottles? Now read that in your southern accent. What the hell you talking about? A thin layer of cellular tissue that covers the body's external and internal surfaces, lines, hollow organs, and body cavities, and also, sorry, as well as makes up the majority of gland tissue. Shit. Partner, if I wanted a mouthful, I would have gone to a truck stop. That deer just took flight. What the hell? Hell yeah, brother. Man, I guess I could start fishing now. Nothing's really stopping me. I kind of want to go out into the lake, though. Are we even headed the right way? Yeah, we're headed the right way. We just got a ways to go before we actually reach the lake. Kid, I swear to God, if you throw that rock at me. Alright. Just passing through then. Jesus. It's funny to see a guy passing by in a canoe, literally, like, obviously going down the river, and he's just like, I'm not much in the mood for company right now, partner. It's like, okay, neither am I. That's why I'm alone fishing. Well, paddling. Fishing, as in moving along the water, as if I were a fish. Ungrateful boy. You goddamn ungrateful bastard. God damn you. If you can't tell, my favorite southern accent to do is heavily inspired by Arthur Morgan. What a voice, though, man. What a fucking voice he's got on him. How dare you make a hot model? How dare you? I'm sorry, man. I just want it to be cute, okay? I just like to be... I like things that are cute. I like to be cute. What's the problem with that? Why you got a problem with me being cute? What the hell kind of fish do you have swimming in Arizona that they are swimming on top of the water? Oh, they're trying to get away from the boiling lake. They're trying to get out of it while the lake is actively bubbling and boiling. They're mostly flopping around on the surface of the water, also evaporating themselves. Man, there's so many deer in the area. I kind of wanna hunt a little bit. Who's fishing? Oh, there's a guy panning for gold.
You ain't looking for gold here, is you? 'Cause,
What the fuck does it look like? What do you think? It's gonna be floating on the surface of the goddamn water? Of course I'm not looking for gold. I'm looking for fish. Just, you know, lake fish. I'm kind of just taking a nice canoe trip right now. Well, that's a goddamn good explanation, ain't it? Yep, you got that right. I gotta say, so I don't think anybody has ever made fun of me for saying howdy. But I have one. I have a defense and a clapback primed in the chamber. Well, more of just a defense, not really much of a clapback. Just loaded in the chamber, and I've had it for years. And that's that I quite literally live in one of the lands of yeehaw and cowboys. So I kind of have the right to say howdy as much as I want. You know what I mean? Whoa! Hey, he dropped it. Hold on. I'm about to catch that mofo. I'm about to catch that fucking fish. Alright, let me see. Rock bass and bluegill. I'm pretty sure this is where the legendary bluegill is. Alright, let's bait it with some cheese or whatever. See if we can get the fish that eagle just almost caught.
Here we go.
There we go. Perfect place to start casting. I kind of forget. Oh, press left click to hook the fish when you feel a bite. The rod will be pulled strongly downwards. You know what I would really like? I would really, really like something for PC gamers that just has like force feedback, like vibration. You know what I mean? I want like a mouse that vibrates, or a keyboard that vibrates, or even like maybe something that you strap to your arms and legs or something that vibrates, because that is a genuine upside that consoles have, is that the just using a controller, the vibration that you can get makes games a lot more immersive. And I would really like to have that on PC games. I'm sure it exists somewhere.
That's it.
Can you reel in a little faster, John? I mean, for God's sake, man. I think I'm about to catch the tiniest little bluegill. Been all over the country, but I've spent most of my time in Oki, so I definitely have an accent. Hell yeah. Was that Oklahoma? Look at this tiny, tiny fish. Look at you. It's a pickerel, a member of the pike family. Pickerel are energetic fighters and a tasty, flaky fish. Voracious feeders. They favor cornmeal bait. You know what? You're just a little guy. Apparently you weigh a pound. I don't even know if I believe that. I'm going to put you back. You're just a little guy. We're going to continue on out into the lake. I'm not looking for river fish so much as lake fish, so we're going to continue out on into the lake. Yes, Oklahoma, it's Oki, as in Oklahoma. Figured, I mean, I can't think of another place that Oki would be. I know they say that in New York. They say, "Ayo, Ock, let me get it the Oki way." Which I think just means, like, you want your sandwich or whatever the exact way that the guy that runs the shop would make it, or would have it, or whatever. I think that's what that means. I don't know. You're pronouncing it wrong. It's, oh, okay, as in Oklahoma, like Oki. Oki. Oh, Oki, I understand. Oki. Dutch sucked me fish. What? Dutch done sucked my fish. Got a couple of canoes. Looky there. Hey, look at that. We've just about made it to the lake. God damn it. Yeah. Chairman, have you ever experienced a tornado? Or like a tornado scare? Dude, there was one time when there was a tornado about maybe 50 miles from us. It was a really weak tornado that lasted all of like 15 minutes, but there was a tornado, and it was pretty wild. Okay. If you aim a gun at me, I'm going to shoot you. I'm watching you, partner. What is with these people and their fucking dogs that they don't goddamn train? El Reno. Or El Reno. Do they call it El Reno because it rains when it happens? Whoa. It's close to the camera. You know, I'd really like to have a boat instead of a canoe. Not gonna lie. Also, this is a river canoe. Let's go for one of them. Go for that red one. I like that red one. Alright, John, you can swim 5 feet, right? Nah, I don't trust you with it. Oh, because it touched down in El Reno. It was the largest tornado ever recorded, 2.6 miles. Holy shit! That's crazy. See, the nice thing about Arizona is we don't really have natural disasters. But however, we do have heat and sunlight that kills people every single year. So it's kind of a trade-off. Literally every single year there are a handful of news stories of people that came down from Canada or from New York or somewhere where it does not get as hot and the sun does not shine as bright as it does here. And they go hiking with a 16-ounce bottle of water, or even more than that. Maybe they bring 32 ounces or a Camelback or something like that, and it is not enough. It is not enough. People vastly overestimate how far they can hike on very little water out here. Like, if you're gonna be out hiking for an hour, you're probably gonna drink like a gallon of water or more. No lie. Like, it's no joke. In the summertime in the shop, I usually drink about a gallon of water just during work hours. It gets hot as fuck, and you sweat it all out. And the thing is, you have to keep drinking water too, because if you're not drinking water, you're not going to sweat it out, and then you're going to get heat stroke. You don't want heat stroke. Trust me, it is not fucking fun. It's about the worst feeling in the fucking existence. Although, I mean, admittedly, that one time I didn't have heat stroke, it was just heat exhaustion. Two different things, but still sucks. That's my lecture on the Arizona sunlight. We live in a part of the world that is quite literally called the Sun Belt because we get the most UV radiation out of the entire world. Us and there's certain other areas in like the other side of the world that are, you know, in the same Sun Belt, I think, so to speak, that have it the same. But yeah, it's no joke, man. The sunlight is literally no joke. Even in wintertime, the sun literally hurts your skin. Like you know the feeling you get when you open an oven? Even walking outside in the wintertime, if the sun is shining and there's no clouds in the sky, it still kind of feels like that. It's pretty wild. I do love it here, though, not gonna lie. It's fucking gorgeous. Like, if anyone ever ends up coming down to Arizona, especially southern Arizona, make sure you check out Saguaro National Park and check out a ton of national parks. Check out the Desert Museum, because it is incredible. It's so beautiful. That's why I'm never going to Arizona, man. I gotta say, I would recommend it. Like, maybe it's just because it's home and I'm biased, but it is a special kind of beauty for real. The lush desert, like, you get down in the in the valleys and beautiful purple mountains covered in green brush, covered in saguaros and cactus, and literally, like, everywhere you look, it's not like an arid desert out here. Everywhere you look pretty much is just covered in green brush, and there's some areas where you feels like you could go for miles and not see the ground. There's so much, like, creosote, cactus, desert brooms, everything. Gorgeous. I do love it here. Gotta say, I don't intend on ever moving, but the summers do start to wear on you. It gets really hot, and yeah. I'm not excited for this summer. It's already hot. It's already been over 100 degrees, I believe, this year. Damn, there's no big boats. Anyway, I've been chit-chatting. I've kind of missed your chat, jamming about the tornadoes. So Oklahoma has had both the largest and strongest tornadoes. The only title we don't have was the longest and fastest, which is both the tri-state. Tri-state. What does that mean? Like Oklahoma and 2 other states? Hell, you know what? That rain has stopped. I think as soon as I see some activity in the water, I think this is going to be as good a place as any. There we go. Shit, I got a bounty in Lemoyne? I'll have to go pay that off at some point. Oh well. It's one of the best things about Oklahoma. The Panhandle is largely undeveloped. It's great. Yeah. That's another good thing about Arizona too, is there is a lot of undeveloped land. There's hundreds and hundreds of miles out here that you can square miles, I should say, that you can go out and camp, hike, hunt, fish, shoot, off-road, do pretty much whatever you want. There's a lot of places where you really can't do whatever you want because jackasses can't keep their fucking trash to themselves, but you know, it's kind of the case everywhere, getting to be anyway. Tri-state tornado from Indiana to Missouri. Ah, I see. Jesus. Hold on, I gotta look up, can you reel in faster on PC? Because I swear to God, you used to be able to, like, rotate the stick faster on console and it would reel in faster. Okay, I'm guessing the shift... Oh, is my game about to crash again? I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Ah, fuck me. Why does it keep doing this? I'll be so goddamn angry. Made it all the way out here. Shit's completely frozen because I hit fucking shift tab. Let me tab out and back in, maybe. Fuck me. Oh! My shift tab is still up. For fuck's sake. Well, at least I can save the game. And then restart it. Man, it's only when I'm streaming that this game acts like this. So weird. Went on a 219-mile road trip around the country, claiming just under 700. God damn, it lasted 3 hours and had an average speed of 61 miles an hour, peaking at 73 miles an hour. Jesus. Speaking of average speed, this is completely unrelated. Sorry for changing the top. Well, actually, I'm not that sorry because it is my stream, to be fair. But, if you've ever heard of the Isle of Man TT, which stands for time trial, not TT, unfortunately. Made that mistake first time I watched it. Thought I was gonna see some breasts. No. They hit top speeds of, you know, basically as fast as those motorcycles will go, which is somewhere between 180 and 210 miles an hour usually. And these are like race bikes too, not factory bikes usually. So they don't just top out at, well, I guess in the factory bikes they don't actually top out at 183. The speedometer just does because of a Japanese law. But anyway, that's besides the point. So they'll hit top speeds of like, I'm pretty sure I've seen at least 190 something miles an hour. But what's crazy is the average speed that they hit. I'm gonna butcher this. It's been forever since I've actually looked this up, but I'm pretty sure the average speeds that they hit is like 120, 130 miles an hour, which is crazy when you see some of those sections that they go through. And like you see some of the sections that they go through at low speeds, and that just goes to show you just how fast they're going through the sections that they can really go fast through. By the way, if you've never seen footage from the Isle of Man, I would highly recommend it. It is crazy. It's so cool. Since they've started it, could never. Jesus Christ, on a bike? Goddamn, yeah, dude. It's so crazy. Okay, yeah, so the current record for fastest average lap speed, was achieved by Peter Hickman in 2023, and it was a speed of 136 miles an hour. Average speed. Crazy shit, dude. It's been a long time dream of mine to compete in that race, which I know is, maybe it's a little unrealistic, but that's why they call it a dream, right? Apparently you have to get actually invited to the race to compete in it, but there's ways that one could make that happen. And I don't know. I would love to compete in that race at least once in my life. It'd be absolute joy. That being said, I have absolutely zero experience racing bikes currently, apart from in a straight line, allegedly on streets, allegedly. In reality, it was actually just you know, on tracks, closed course in Mexico and all that, but allegedly. Local streamer fucking dies after slamming into a wall at 270 miles per hour. I mean, low key, that's a way to go, man. That'd be, of all the ways to go, that's up there with the best, in my opinion. Is just to be going incredibly fast and then to just hit something, you know? I just love motorcycles, though. I don't know. I love motorcycles and I love speed. That's just me. Alright. Tell you what, I will be right back, seeing as how we're out on the water, doing some fishing. I think it's about time to go grab myself a beer. What do you think? Alright, be right back, folks. One moment. Cold beer, you got that right. Oh, I'm drinking Guinness straight out of the bottle like a fucking animal because I couldn't be bothered to chill a glass. Or wash a glass to chill. Alright, let's go. Time to fish. That is, as soon as we find some activity in the water again. Remind me not to hit shift tab. Oh, there's some activity in the water. Whereabouts there? Hey, rain again. I like rain. Tell you what, if we start getting some thunder, then that's when I'm gonna call it a... We'll call it a fishing trip for now, and then we'll head in and do some hunting instead if we start getting some thunder and lightning. Anyway, convenient time to shift back into the state's topic. If you ever need a place to travel, Black Mesa, Oklahoma National Park is an excellent place to travel to. I would love to. I've not traveled nearly enough. Especially if I can go to the very place where the 12-hour war or whatever the fuck was started. Where the Black Mesa incident happened. Dude, I'm about to cause another Black Mesa incident when I show up in Black Mesa, Oklahoma. The incident was a VTuber arriving. It's beautiful. Also, the darkest place in the country. It has an excellent view of the annual Perseid meteor showers in August. Ah. Nice. Alright, let's reel back in and cast a little further out. There you go. See if I can attract some of them. Give her a little flick. Arthur Tua, what? No! No! Alright, maybe a little bit of Tua. Man. Hawk Tua, dude. Cast out that thing. Reel to ya. Hook that thing. I got a fish? Oh. God damn it. Maybe they don't like this lure. Oh, it's probably because they're like bluegill or something. The lure's probably too big for them. Shit, there was like some pike or something back there. Hell, alright. Let's send some cheese out there. Let's see. Bullhead catfish. Rock bass, bluegill. Alright, let's get some cheese bait. It's on the very end of the panhandle, almost New Mexico. Ah. Well, then I take it it's not very far then. Come on. Come on, fishy fishy. How'd your stream goes, Aiden? You were streaming, right? Or maybe you still are. I really wanted to. Speaking of traveling more, I'm one of these days I'm gonna actually achieve that goal of getting a motorcycle that I can trust to get me out of state. I really want to go on a nice long motorcycle trip. That's been another dream of my life, is to go. I want to be in. I want to ride to all of the 50 states. Well, I guess maybe apart from Hawaii. Alaska might count if I can pass through Canada and then maybe get a ferry or something, but at least the 48 contiguous states.
Easy does it.
You also visit some Indian reservations in the Panhandle. They are very friendly. Nice. Got tons of those out here too. Hell yeah. In fact, one of the tribes that we have out here, potentially multiple of them, but one of them that I know of, foolishly practices daylight savings time. Daylight savings time is such a fucking farce. I hate that shit. Dude, is there a way to reel in faster? Because, like, this is crazy, man. Keep meaning to look that up. I'm going to look it up on my phone as soon as I reel this fish in. If I ever reel this fish in. Watch it be the tiniest bluegill ever. And it's just impossible. Should have ended when they said wood after the war. Wait, what? Oh, when they said it would after the war. I missed a word. Yeah. It should have never been a thing to begin with. I mean, goddamn. You fucking cocksucking fish. I wish that you would do that. Had I got you on this boat, you would have been a cocksucking fish. Alright, well. Okay, so how do you do it? You press R and F to change the reel speed. Oh, okay. So it does not. All right, we're gonna catch one fish. Oh, hold on, I gotta bait it again. Let's put cheese bait on there again. Press R. Thank you. Thank you. I just looked it up. Thank you, though. You probably got that out before I even managed to read it on my phone, so. Also, move your mouse up. Oh, is that reel in faster, too? Makes sense. There's a big fish right there. Also, just looked it up. My man. Really pays to have mods. Well, mod. Thank God. Oh, it's so much better. Got him. Look at this guy. It's another pickerel. I'm the best modification. Hell yeah. Look, another pound and 3 ounce one. You can go back. I ain't gonna eat you. Now we're fishing with gas. Shit, we got that loud on the hook. Oh shit, we got gas on the hook.
Worth a shot.
Sheesh. Hey, there's 2 guys on that boat. Righteous, dude. Fucking righteous. Yeah. Right where they are. I swear I don't ever remember that being mentioned. It probably was, but I don't remember that being mentioned in the game. It certainly isn't part of the fucking tooltips on the screen. Jesus. I'm gonna fish with thermite? How? I guess, I mean, would thermite burn underwater? It's only one way to find out. I'm about to commit a federal offense. Hey, this looks pretty tasty. Boom! Man, that reminds me of, so I have this story. I got this story from my dad, who experienced it when it happened. So, once upon a time, my grandfather was doing a little bit of reloading in the house. Reloading as in reloading individual rounds. Those that don't know, loading them with gunpowder, new bullets, new primers, so on and so forth. And so he had 2 ashtrays in the house, foolishly. One was for ashes. The other one was for gunpowder that I think he might have actually been pulling bullets out of cartridges and then dumping the gunpowder to use in other bullets, I think. So, anyway, this one day, my grandmother, they both smoked cigarettes at the time, obviously, hence the ashtrays. I guess that goes without saying. My grandmother comes into the room, smoking a cigarette. She sits down on the couch and goes to ash her cigarette in the ashtray. Oops, that was the gunpowder ashtray. Woof! She gets a flash burn all up her arm. And apparently my grandfather never heard the end of that. Ah, good times, good times. Does burn underwater. In fact, it's used for undersea welding. Ah, didn't know that. A large part of thermite is metal oxide. What is metal oxide exactly? Is it a particular type of metal? Lesson of the day, don't smoke and don't keep gunpowder in an ashtray. Yeah. Oddly enough, I'd say that not keeping gunpowder in an ashtray is the more what's the word? Not apt. I get maybe apt suggestion. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. It's metal that's bound with oxygen, just like any old metal. Like rust. Like you scrape the rust off of some steel and you can make thermite. Hold on, let me take some notes real quick. Is that a bounty hunter on the shore? Typically iron. Huh. Interesting. Can you make it with like aluminum? Aluminum oxidizes too, doesn't it? Yeah, I know it oxidizes in a different way, I think, but pretty sure aluminum oxidizes. Man, there ain't shit for big fish out here. Alright, let's put away the rod. Let's head south down the river. Or, yeah, south. I mean, it's not illegal to make thermite, is it? Only one way to find out. I don't think it's illegal. Don't quote me on that. Aluminum, magnesium, or iron are typically the three metal oxides that can be used, each with their respective differences. Man, I just sounded like Meatwad just then.
Man, what the hell?
Not at all what Meatwad sounds like. Fuck. Thermite counts as an explosive? Does it count as an explosive? I guess. It's like an incendiary device. I guess, I mean, I guess you can't make a Molotov cocktail either, so that tracks. Actually, funnily enough, I've heard that apparently, so obviously, making Molotov cocktails is illegal, right? But you can register them with the ATF. You just pay a $200 tax stamp for a so-called destructive device. I say so-called as if it's not actually a Molotov cocktail, but you know what I mean. But yeah, you pay, I believe, a $200 tax stamp to the ATF, and you register your Molotov cocktail. But then, obviously, once you throw your Molotov cocktail, it breaks, and then you have no more Molotov cocktail. And if you want to make another one, you have to pay another $200 registration fee or whatever, and go through the process, waiting period, and whatever. But apparently, and I learned this years ago, again, don't quote me on this either, but apparently, there's a sort of loophole with that, where if you make it out of something like a mason jar, you can register just the metal lid of the mason jar, similarly to how you would register just the lower receiver of a gun, and then you can swap on whatever upper receiver you want, you know, within legal limits. But apparently you can do the same thing with that, where you register the metal lid of the mason jar, and then that stays registered, and each time you make one, you just screw a new glass bottle on, or glass jar onto that. So I've heard anyway. Once again, don't quote me on that. Don't go making Molotov cocktails without proper legal authorization and so on and so forth. All the boring stuff that doesn't, government doesn't let you have fun and all that, but, Yes, thermite formulations, due to their energetic properties, are provisionally considered explosives. Class 1. Damn. That's a goddamn shame. Was my horse too far away?
Shit, my damn horse too far away.
Well, I'm about to steal that boat. But yeah, that's a little fun fact for you about registering Molotov cocktails. It's such a funny thing to say about, like,
Jesus.
if anyone's ever, like, I don't know, say you encounter a European in the wild, you can just say, like, you can legally make Molotov cocktails in the United States so long as you register them with the government. They'll just be like, what? Are you fucking serious? Same with, like, bombs and stuff, I'm pretty sure. Like say, for instance, a pipe bomb. Twitch, I know, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on Twitch. I mean, I'm talking about strictly legal things, to be fair. But, I'm pretty sure you can also do that. Again, so long as you actually register it. And from what I've heard, they don't, like, have a problem with it. Like, if you make a bunch of them, they might, like, show up and be like, we want to search your house or whatever. Also, that's another thing. Having a weapon that has to be registered with the ATF, I'm pretty sure just forfeits your Fourth Amendment right. Like, they can just come in and search and check it out whenever they want, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of whack, but, whatever. The price we pay for cool things. Alright, let me see if I can catch something bigger here. If I can't catch a big fish, I am gonna freak. JK, I'm actually just gonna go hunt instead.
Anyone hungry then?
I'm casting where there's no activity, but it is deeper in the lake, so hopefully there'll be a little bit of something on there. Oh, look right there, a tooltip at the top left. Press R to increase reeling speed or F to decrease. Huh. Also, even though technically illegal, thermite is created publicly all the time and is even sometimes created in chemistry classes. Really interesting. That's really funny. I wonder if there's ever been a student that like called the cops on their teacher or like filmed their teacher doing it and actually got them in trouble because they hated their teacher for just that. All right, let's cast where that activity is right there. Splish splash, I was being a fish. Ba-no-no-no. Lake lure, this is really a bore. No. Bite the hook. Come on. Come on. I would imagine. Yeah, like it's one of, it has to have happened at least once, right? Somebody has to have done that. Well, hell, I'm using the goddamn lake lure. Nothing's that interested, though. Apparently there's nothing big out there. Man, I wish you could play music on YouTube. Dude, right? Hey, three's a crowd, right? Or is three's company, like the TV show? I don't know. I don't know anymore, goddammit. You scared the goddamn fish away, you bastards. You fucking sons of bitches. Alright. Get the hell out of here. Oh, you all got guns. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're in fucking trouble. Drink, John, drink. Take some chewing tobacco so you can deadeye. Jesus, that's trouble. I didn't think they'd shoot back, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just intended to scare them off because they, you know, just like they did to the fishies, but, well, hell, I should probably get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's hunt instead. Fishing has been entirely uneventful. Let's hunt. My boat's taking on water now, too, so I might as well return to shore before John fucking drowns.
Damn it.
No swimming ass son of a bitch. Alright, well. Let's see, I got a cigar, right? Yeah, let's have a cigar. I wish you smoked for longer in this game rather than one inhale. Like, I wish you could just leave it in your mouth forever. Fishing has been uneventful. That's the entire point. True. Also funny to say fishing has been uneventful right after I murdered 3 men. Not entirely uneventful at all, actually. Alright, we got some turkey lurkeys. Man, I wish I had my horse. Alright, so if I put camp down here, will my horse return to me? No siree. Alright then, well, guess I'm hoofing it. Well, shit, I would be hoofing it if I was on a horse, but I guess I'm legging it. I'm footing it. I gotta foot the bill. Let's see, maybe I can hitch a ride with a wagon. Speaking of... Oh, never mind, that's no wagon. Are we on a private road? Hell if I know. Let's head this way. Break a leg! Shit, I might. This is a game that really should have an auto walk, honestly. It should have a just like press a button and then you just keep walking in one direction. Yeah, damn it. Horse is out of whistling range. I want to head up north to do some, Oh, can't you fast travel from the camp? I don't remember if you can fast travel from just the regular old camp. Hey! Hey, man. Can I get a ride?
Hey! Something the matter?
Oh, sorry.
Actually, on your way.
Reckon that's done then.
Sorry, I ain't gonna steal your horse from you. Don't worry. I mean, I just murdered 3 people. I gotta be a good boy. My wife's mad at me for shooting a bunch of people and she left me. It's actually canon. That happened. What's this place? Is that Shady Belle? No, I don't think that's Shady Belle. Maybe I can find a horse to steal out here. See, I don't want to steal a horse from a man that's out riding, but I will steal a horse from a homestead or whatever, because at the very least they're at home, you know. They don't have to try and get home. There's no horses here. Oh, hell. Piss. Shit. Oh, where are we? Oh, shit. We are a long way from civilization, I am not gonna lie. We got a ways to go. You had a horse, but then you were a bitch to her and left her on the shore. Hey! That's what I left her with, some hay. She had plenty to eat and graze upon. I need to find a stable of some kind. That way I can get them to return my horse to me. Hey, partner! I'm gonna rob this guy's horse.
What's your name?
Give me that horse, man.
Can you come down here for a minute?
Since you asked me nicely, no.
Oh! I don't want to kill you over it. Ah, shit. Come back!
Calm down.
Calm down, I'm just playing around. I'm just playing, partner. Come back! Shit on a shingle. I'm never gonna get out of here. I want to go north to the Grizzlies. Maybe I can hitch a ride on a passing train. Where's the train tracks from here? If I head north about here, there should be train tracks quite close, actually. Hey. Yeah, actually, this road leads north. And then train tracks, it should bend to the right. And then train tracks should be just beyond that, actually. Is that one of the gang members? Is that Lenny? Or Kieran? It's Kieran! Kieran! Hey, buddy. Spoilers. John's not going to say anything about it. Just huffing and puffing. Guess I can't blame you. It's hot as hell out here. You need some salmon, my friend. Shit, you need some more salmon. Have some baked beans, actually. Man, I would fuck up some baked beans. Occasionally, I will eat baked beans as just a meal.
Hey, mister.
Hey, wait. Nah, you're dressed too fancy. I feel bad, man. Feel a little bit bad. Pocket salmon, go! Pocket salmon. Shisha. Hey, a cart. I don't reckon this is being used, is it?
Whoa. Hey, why don't want you to walk along and forget what you saw, okay?
Forget what I saw, huh?
Hey, we said scram.
Alright. How's about I take this this here wagon off your hands? How's that? How about I scram on this wagon?
Feet off our
Oh, shit!
Not a good plan, boys.
I guess you won't be needing this anymore, huh?
Serves them right.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, whoa.
Crashed. Yeah, well, that works out, I guess. They've just been relieved of their need of transportation. Whoa! Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is like the best place to jump these things. Woohoo! And there we go. That's a horse down.
Damn it.
You good? Come on, come on, come on. I kind of wanted the wagon, but it's chill. Yeah.
Ain't you special?
Why'd I get bad honor for that? The horse is fine. Alright, well, let's go. I really want another wagon. I love the wagons, man. I wish that you could save a wagon as your, like, as your horse. If that makes sense. We said scram, feed off our fucking mood. Honestly, dude, serves them right. Serves them goddamn right. Alright, well, let's find a train station. Where the hell is Saint Denis at? We're coming up on Caliga Hall area, sort of? Yeah, we are. If we head east of here, we should get to Saint Denis at any time. See, I don't remember. Do the train rides skip? I don't remember if they do. I might take a stagecoach instead.
Well done, lady.
Lady. Well done, lady. Nice. Where is Saint Denis? I should see smog on the horizon any time now.
Hey,
Hey there.
what's your business here? You got a problem, do you? Don't you take that.
Oh, yeah? We're gonna play that game, are we?
Oh, you want to cash it in?
Yeah. Draw a gun on me for having a problem with you having a problem with me. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. I was just here.
Hey, hey,
I went in a big goddamn circle. Alright, well, let's head this way. Easy, horse, easy. Eastbound and down, loaded up and bucking. We're gonna ride what they say can't be rode. We got a tall horse to ride, short man to ride it. Got a long way to go, short time to get there. Man, I've been really getting into. I've been listening to C.W. McCall a lot lately. He's got some great songs. That guy, I want to say that guy might have been among the first rappers. Wait, hold on. When is he making music? 70s or earlier. I mean, I think he might have really been one of the first rappers. If you hear like his song, I think it's called Big Bear Mountain or Big Bear Valley. Morning. Sorry, meant to say good morning to you. Whatever it's called anyway. That song is that's a rap, dude. That's a straight up rap.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, sir. We got a great big convoy rocking through the night. Oh, come on, join our convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? Convoy, ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We gonna roll this trucking convoy across the USA. Convoy. That song's good, but it's not his best. What's the one I've been listening to? Oh, Classified. I'd highly recommend listening to Classified by C.W. McCall. That song is awesome. While I was thumbing through the wanted ads in the Shelby County Tribune when a classified advertisement caught my eye. It said take immediate delivery on this 57 half-ton Chevy pickup. Something we'll seller swap with a hide a bed and $35. Something something, call something something, I ask for Bob. That song rocks. That's one of my favorite songs right now. 75, 79. Ah, damn, he only made music for 4 years? I ain't picking on you, partner.
Poured to you.
Chill the hell out, man. Alright, let me go in here before the law finds me. Shit. Where's the station? Where's the station? There it is. Victoria Street Station. Hey, there's the stage.
I can't believe this.
What? It's just a door. So here's our guy.
Good morning, mister.
Hello?
Hello, ladies.
Good morning, sir.
Happy to assist you in a moment.
Dude, one of the funny... Oh, I don't have enough money to pay my bounty. Fuck! Technically, his first one came out in 74. So not all that old.
Very kind.
I swear the music sounds older than it is, but he mostly sings about, like, cars and stuff. Oh, another one, fuck, what's it called? Is it called Smokey on My Tail? I don't remember if that's what it's called, but... it's part of, like, the chorus. Lad, a CJ5 and a 4-wheel drive. Smokey had a Ford. I had something in a 4-barrel carb, you know, but Smokey stroked and bored. God, that song fucking rocks. C.W. calls it. He's becoming one of my favorite artists lately. Fuck, I gotta, like, rob somebody. I guess I could sell... I could sell some stuff at the fence, actually. Hold on. Let's go to the fence and sell some pocket watches that I've found. Hopefully not run into the law. I see the law right there, actually. We were something through the cornfields in the something where the marijuana grows.
Morning, friend.
I just know that part where he says where the marijuana grows.
Take a look. Shelves are all labeled up top. You don't see something, just check the
Found.
catalog.
Yeah, I mean found on some dead bodies. Most of those dead bodies were rightfully killed though. I'm like, for real. Not even lying. Why would I lie to you? Well, hell, what do you want? You want some gun oil?
They sell. I'll take it.
I'll sell you some gun oil, and I'll sell you some herbivore bait, and I'll have just enough money to pay my bounty and not enough for the stagecoach or a train ticket. Ah, shit. Looks like I'm gonna need to sell more than that. Shit. Alright, well, I gotta actually find the fence then. I thought this was the fence, but that's the fence. Alright. First things first, I'm gonna go pay my bounty, so the law doesn't restrain me with their proverbial long arm. Dude, I had a teacher that would say that all the time, and I picked that up as like I don't say it much, actually. I've been wanting to say it more because I like it. Saying the proverbial XYZ or whatever. But he'd say that for like everything. Anything and everything that could be considered a proverb, he would refer to as the proverbial whatever. The guy was cool. It sucked because a bunch of the students like didn't like the guy. I thought he was kind of cool. He was just being a teacher, you know, aka actually making students do work. Which admittedly I didn't really do much of either, but I wasn't fucking complaining about it when I didn't, unlike some people. I love gambling with random blank white packages from my deep freezer with them. Oh, dude, speaking of gambling.
Well, how are you?
Good, how are you? Thank you. I gambled on a CS:GO skin. I'm not sure how much it's worth yet, but I think I actually made out with more money. I actually like. So the idea, I decided to sell a whole bunch of my old what the hell? My old Counter-Strike skins. I say CS. Well, I guess they were from when it was CS:GO, so yeah. But I decided to sell a bunch of my Counter-Strike skins,
I've warned you before.
and I managed to get.
Want to do it again.
What? I'm here to sell, dude.
Selling fine, but you
I
are
managed to
not welcome
get
linger.
like $5 out of it,
I'll take a look.
and I ended up buying a key to a case that I had. I don't want to sell that. That's probably of Arthur. And yeah, anyway, I opened it and I ended up getting a factory new Stat Track Scar 20 skin. I don't know how much it's worth once again because it's not tradable yet. I haven't looked at it. But it's a mil spec one, so it's not like it's not the lowest tier. I think it's maybe the second or third tier of skins that you can get. And it is factory new Stat Track, so I'm hopeful that I can get some money out of it. And actually, funny enough, the plan was I thought I could sell it right away because I was gonna gamble the money, and then if I won it, I was gonna buy Rain World. But that's the plan anyway. If there's enough money to buy Rain World with that, then I'm gonna buy it with that.
Get out the way, you
Although, admittedly, I have been looking at Schedule 1 as well. That game looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna see if I can't maybe get both, but we'll see. We'll see.
You got someplace that I can take you?
Shit. Actually, let me run down to the stables real quick and get my horse. Hey, mind if I catch a ride with you? Can I hitch a ride?
You there?
No way, I'm stopping.
You're already stopped. Oh, alright, goodbye.
Big deal.
I was just gonna hitch a ride, but no biggie, whatever. I just kind of didn't want to run, but I guess I would have gotten there slower. The only time gambling is good is if it leads to Rain World. True. Also, I mean, you know, I figure too, it's already money that's in Steam. It's in skins that I don't use. I might as well put a little wager on, right? See if I get something worth a little more, and I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I probably made at least a couple of bucks on it, because I can't think of a factory new Stat Track skin. I can't imagine them going for any less than like maybe $10.
How you lying rotten sons of bitches? Hey! Will you help a fella out?
Nah, man, you're just drunk. Sorry.
Come on.
Oh.
I know you got some money.
Yeah, some. I have like $20, dude. I can go get like a hot and ready from Little Caesars and a 2-liter of Diet Pepsi and have a little bit of money left for gas. I ain't got that much. Actually, this is Old West time, so I could probably get like 45 pizzas or so with $20. So were you gambling with the aforementioned is this really the stable? What the fuck? God damn it. I knew that was the stable back there.
Damn it. I know.
There with the aforementioned white package in the freezer. If so, what did it turn out to be if you know what it is? So you're the type to buy like a bunch of meat and then like deep freeze it for a long time? I would like to do that. That'd be cool. Of course I rent, so I don't think they'd They'd find some reason to fucking evict me or something. Because there's a clause that's like, no uninstalled appliances or whatever. Like, all appliances have to be part of the property already or whatever the fuck. So I think they'd probably have an issue with like a deep freezer. Hell, they might even have an issue with the air fryer, but I don't really give a goddamn, I'm not gonna lie. It's just an air fryer.
Sure.
Woohoo!
That ain't far from here. We can get that.
Alright. Okay, let's exit that. Alright, now I'm going to catch a ride on the stagecoach up north now.
What the hell's with you? How you know?
Fuck you. I'm literally riding on the street. People have such an issue with me, dude. There's one of those crappy popsicles. Oh, no, I buy frozen desserts and don't eat them all. Nice. And then throw them in the deep freezer. I'll throw the box so you don't have a ton of nondescript plastic packages. Oh, so you just have a ton of nondescript plastic packages. I really like surprises in my food. I feel like I'm one of very few people that actually like it, but I enjoy a surprise in my food. As long as it's not like, surprise, it's rotten. But yeah, I like a mystery flavor or something like that, like you said. Where you just like, ooh, I wonder what's in this package. Ooh, popsicle, sweet. It's entirely unintentional. I just don't want to waste freezer space on boxes. Makes sense, I suppose. Suppose that's a way to look at it. Yeah. I mean, it's fun. Honestly, surprises make life more fun like that, I think. Alright, let's see. Van Horn Trading Post, the one that's up north. Van Horn. Where is Van Horn? Valentine maybe might be the way to go. The fuck is Van Horn? Ah, that's where Van Horn is. No, that's farther south than I thought. Emerald Ranch, Valentine, Rhodes, Strawberry. You don't go very far up north, do you? $10 to get to Valentine. Somebody just crashed their wagon, I think. Guys leaving in a hurry. Yeah, alright, well, let's go up, let's go up to Valentine, then. Supposing that's the place to go.
Can you take me to Valentine? You want to get comfortable? This will be a long one.
Also, just wanted to let you know, Watcher is not necessary as it adds very little content that is in the base game, Rain World. Downpour, on the other hand, is a requirement. Oh, okay, I forgot that there... Okay. I kind of thought there was another... When you mentioned Watcher the other day, I had the thought of, like, I thought it was called something else, so that there's 2 DLC. Okay, well, that's good. I wasn't planning on buying Watcher right away. I figured I'll save myself a little bit of money out of this check or whatever, and I'll get just the base game for now. Although maybe get Downpour as well. Would it be prudent to get Downpour at the same time as the base game? Like, does it add content to the like regular base game, vanilla game or whatever, or is it like a separate side story? Because if so, I'll buy that after. Downpour is a necessity, is not, but it effectively tripled the size of Rain World. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll probably get that then at the same time, if that's the case. It makes the game bigger like that. More to do, more to go see. Yeah. Does add new content to the base game. Okay, okay. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll get that with it then if I can. Should be able to, I think. I mean, how much is that game usually? Isn't it like a $20 game? Somewhere around there? how do I get up north? I can follow this road up and then take a left, not here, but up a ways. Okay, yep, I see it. God damn, you know what sucks also is I need like a spot like to pin this map. I'd love to like pin it on the wall, but I don't want to pin this map on a wall. It's kind of a, I like having video game maps without holes in them, you know? Put it right here, I suppose. Better. See where I'm going. I guess I can just fold out the part that I'm actually going to use, right? Why don't I do that? Okay, well, we'll have it in my lap for now because I need part of it. Okay, so we take a left up there, cross the river, and then keep on keeping on, I guess. All right. Emerald is 20 and Downpour is 15. Ooh, they are not on sale currently. Sadly, you missed it. Ah, I know. I wish I would have bought it when it was on sale. I should have because of my account. My account got overdrafted anyway, so should have just fucking bought it, but oh well. I don't think this is a road. Oops, I pressed the Windows key. Ah, but this is. Where does this one lead? Oh, to the same part. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, hopefully that stat track skin is worth more than I think it is, and then I'll be able to get as many games as I want. Worst case scenario, more time to beat Ace Combat 7. True. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start that soon too. What the fuck? Wait, can I get up to that? Shit, can I get up there from here? Guess I should go up that way, that way to get to that rope bridge. Fucking idiot ass horse. Jesus, man. Calm yourself, Rachel. Shit, man. Oh, I'm also pretty committed right now too to doing 4 streams a week. It's been a long time since I've done 4 streams in a week. But I'm pretty committed to doing those 4 streams a week, at least when I can. Occasionally, I might have plans on a Saturday or something like that, so we might end up maybe pushing it to a Sunday or not doing a 4th stream for the week on some weeks. But the norm from now on, I want to be 4 streams a week. Don't burn yourself out again, Blue. Yeah, I don't know. It's more than just burnout, honestly. Burnout is part of it. But it's more so, it's been more so like lack of motivation from other factors, honestly, because I really, really enjoy streaming. But then I don't know. Sometimes I find myself falling into a slump of little to no motivation to to do lots of things, streaming and stuff included. Even though I enjoy it, and like, I don't know, it's a weird thing. Like, it's like I want to stream, but there's like something that just tells me like, no. You should just chill today and every day for a little while. But what honestly helps is having nice hats, guys. Jeez. What honestly helps is having the schedule and the consistency, and then keeping to it. I think anyway. But I will burn myself out, definitely. I've done it before, like trying to do too much. Like that's also why I haven't really made a thumbnail for a stream, except for actually for this stream in months. I think this is the first like thumbnail that I've made for a stream in months, if I'm remembering correctly.
Slow now.
But that's part of it too. That's why shorts haven't been going out or anything like that too. I want to hop back on that grind. I need to be making shorts and stuff because the amount of channel growth that you can get from shorts is crazy, and it's exponential compared to what you get without. That's a bear, ain't it?
Good girl.
Easy, girl, easy. All right, well, now that we're up in the Grizzlies, I'm gonna fold this map back up. I don't think I'll be needing it for a while. If I had any skills at all, I would offer them, but I do not. That's all right, man. Thank you. You already do more than enough just being here. I got the right coat on. I can't see. It's dark. I don't think I have the right coat on. I meant to put that one on. There we go. Something a little warmer. I don't know, part of me has thought of like budgeting out a little bit of money to like even like an editor on like Fiverr or something like that. Like there's people that they'll do a video for you for like 20 bucks or something like that. I've thought of like budgeting out money for that, but I also like I really like my channel being uniquely me. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like rather than having someone else's editing style in it. I mean, that's not to say one day that might change, but I like it being me and my personality and my editing style. Even though the videos that I edit are extremely rare. I wonder what happens. I think you do slide longer on ice. Isn't there a cabin? Yeah, there is a cabin out there. Let's check that out. Feel like that's definitely respectable? Yeah, thank you. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Whoa, it sounds of the ice cracking. That's cool. Get the hell out of here, you goddamn mongrel. God damn it, Rachel, why? Oh my goodness. There's still another one? Oh, Jesus. Rachel, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Jesus, Rachel. Damn dog has zero fear whatsoever. Yeah, dude. Craziness. Alright, well, let's grab the bolt action. Grab my old Craig Jorgensen. Jorgensen, I think is how it's pronounced, but whatever. Let's check this place out. I think this is the house of one of the gunslingers in the Gunslinger Strangers and Freaks mission. Gotta repair my gun too. I wonder if I can go in there without that though. Yeah, there's nobody in here. Hell, I can use this as a little lean-to though. I wish you could sleep in places like this. That'd be really cool. Ooh, crackers. Probably so stale. I'm not even taking them. Alright, let's see. I want to bag an elk. I want to head up that way and see if I can't get myself an elk. Yeah, that wolf was crazy. Do you hear that, by the way? I don't know if that sound is showing up on the stream very well or not. But that is a neat little touch, having that sound of ice cracking across a big, long pond. That, like, doom, doom. And I'm pretty sure that only happens when you're on the horse. I don't remember hearing that when I was on foot.
Hang in there, girl.
Looks like some more wolves. Ooh, is this a track? Cannot hear it, but I have my sound low, so yeah, it's pretty quiet. Hard to hear, but you can hear a very faint, like, toom, toom. Like, you know that sound you hear? That sounds like, it sounds like you're pulling a string tight, or you're like plucking a string that's under tension or something like that. It's that sound. Very cool. Where's all the goddamn animals at?
Whoa, easy.
Love details like that. I know, it's so cool.
That's a girl.
I mean, there's the classic detail of your horse's balls shrinking in the cold too. Actually, funnily enough, my horse's balls have shrank so much she doesn't even have them. That's such a funny detail in this game that there were animators that modeled horse balls shrinking in cold weather, and they had to code like behavior for horse balls shrinking in cold weather and sagging in hot weather. I wish that you could, it'd be really funny. I wish that you could see like a little more hangature in your pants or something in hot weather.
You're doing well.
That'd be sick. That is dedication. Yeah, dude. That is why I'm not very, I'm not super worried about how, there we go. Jeez, let's go that way. But yeah, stuff like that is why I'm not super worried about GTA 6 being bad. I did learn some new stuff about it. I didn't know. Apparently Dan Houser and a few writers, a few like big name writers that have worked on Rockstar properties have left after Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a little worrying. But you also got to figure that Sam Houser is still with the company, right? And, you know, that's the guy's brother and all that. And there's still, there was more that went into these games than was done by those handful of people. So I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic about Grand Theft Auto 6. Worried about GTA 6 being expensive? Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I wouldn't be that shocked if it came out at like $120 or some like crazy price like that. I don't think there's any chance that it's going to release at $60 or $70. I think it's going to be bare minimum $80, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking $120. That's my honest guess for how much GTA 6 is going to cost. It's probably going to be double what video games used to cost, which is kind of a bummer. I'm still going to buy it. The thing is, I'm still saved for the instance, or saved for the scenario in which I'm completely unable to afford it and a PS5. Ideally a PS5 Pro, but we'll see. By the time it comes out, which I really need to start saving. But anyway, save for that scenario where I'm just not able to afford it. I'm gonna end up buying it on release. I'm probably gonna pre-order it. Worst case scenario, I'll just sell it for $50 and then I'll have lost a small amount or something. Not a mean jelly bean. Man needs help over there.
I won't die to know. Oh, you there. Please help me. Good riddance.
Got him.
Oh, God, I'm out.
Don't worry. You're fine.
Oh, thank God. That animal is a goddamn menace.
Mario Kart World setting standard at $90. I could see 120. Yeah, that's exactly that was what
Good luck.
caused me to think that it really could be 120 because I was thinking
friend. I will.
like it'll probably be between 60 and maybe up to $100, but I really think it's probably going to be $100 or more. I would put good money on that, especially having seen the Mario Kart World release. But then again, it is Nintendo, and I don't know if they have a whole lot of like, for lack of a better term, relevance as far as what the rest of the gaming industry does. But on the other hand, there's no world in which that is not seen as an excuse to charge more for a GTA 6 regardless. So I don't know. It's hard to say. All I know is I'm gonna buy it, and I'm very hopeful that it's gonna be good.
Head up.
I'm probably like 80-20 on it probably being a total banger. I think like 80% chance it's gonna be great, I think. But there is a large chance that 20% that it something like they fumble hard on something. Either it's optimized like shit, which I think is the most likely thing to happen, is optimized like shit, or kind of starts to head in the way of like flanderization of Grand Theft Auto, which GTA 5 already kind of has felt that way. But my thoughts are also with the success that Red Dead Redemption 2 has had, being a more serious game and telling a more serious story.
Whoa now.
My thoughts are that GTA 6 could tell a little more serious of a story than some of the other games, and end up maybe being a bit, I guess, less likely to turn into that like flanderization type of thing. Really concerned with the gaming industry after seeing Civ 7 release at $100 with 2 DLCs combined with, oh my god, releasing with 2 DLCs already is nuts. Combined with $90 Mario Kart World, I'm very concerned with gaming, especially AAA gaming. Yeah, man, I'm definitely worried for the future of AAA gaming. And the thing is, like, most AAA games fucking suck nowadays, too. I guess the funny part about that is it seems like if you were to put money on a game being good or bad nowadays, a AAA game coming out, I at least would be hard pressed to say, yeah, I think that one's going to be good when it comes out. Rockstar is about the only ones that I somewhat trust with that. I formerly trusted Bethesda. I bought Starfield. I pre-ordered Starfield, actually, because I fell for some asshole's review of it that was probably paid for. I forget who it was, but some Bethesda YouTuber. I watched his early review of it, and he said, and I quote, "This is a return to form for Bethesda. If you like Bethesda games, you will like this game. It is exactly all the things that you love about Bethesda games." That was a fucking lie. That was an outright bald-faced lie. Or the guy has bad taste. I don't know. Starfield fucking sucked. I paid $100 for it to play it early, because I wanted to play it on stream, of course. And then, yeah, I think I streamed maybe about 6 or 7 hours of it. And the last 4 hours of that were it was a slog to get through. And I have not. I uninstalled it after that, and I have not touched it since. And I don't really have any desire to touch it either. I was also buying it, banking on it having a good modding scene, because you'd figure that Bethesda's supposed most ambitious project ever, I figured that it was going to have a great modding scene. No, there's nothing for it basically, because none of the modders want to work on it because the game fucking sucks. I can't spell Bethesda Game Studio without the game studio. What? The game studio? I mean, that man, formerly, they had made some of my favorite games of all time.
You're a good girl now.
And published some of my favorite games of all time. Fallout New Vegas, you know? Favorite game of all time. The game. You lost the game. Fuck, man. God dang it. Jamming. First you rickroll and now this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, they literally before Starfield came out, I said the same thing that I just said about Rockstar, like about Jesus Christ, Rachel. I said, yeah, about the only game studios that I really trust to make a good product nowadays is Bethesda and Rockstar. And then Bethesda really burned that bridge, honestly. I'm no longer excited for Elder Scrolls 6 or whatever comes next of Fallout, which is crazy because I've been a long time Fallout fan since I was very young. Fallout has been my favorite game series, favorite media series even, out of anything, since I've been young. But if they dropped Fallout 5 today, if they said, oh, we've been working on this, here's Fallout 5, I wouldn't buy it. I would look up lots of reviews. I would end up getting a lot spoiled for me by those reviews in the name of just not getting scammed by them again. Which sucks too, because for big game releases like that I've been a long time fan of, like I did it for Red Dead Redemption 2. My brother did too. He actually had the idea and turned me on to it, which is a great idea. We watched the first trailer and we didn't watch any of the other trailers. We didn't look up any of the leaks. Anytime info about the games, or like, these voice actors are going to be in it, this is going to be in it, that's going to be in it, came up on YouTube. We hit the not interested so we wouldn't get any info on the game at all, so we could go in as blind as possible. That's what I intend to do with GTA 6 as well, but that I would not do that with Bethesda anymore. Yeah, definitely wouldn't poke Starfield with a 20-foot pole. It's the first game. Well, it's not the first, but it's the main game that I think of that I wish that I could refund it. Even still, I still miss that $100 that I spent on it. I wish I could refund it. Still. I think I tried to refund it even. I had 6 or 7 hours in it, of course, because I streamed it, and I hadn't owned it for 2 weeks yet, so I figured it's a long shot. It's not going to happen probably, but I'm gonna try and refund it and see if I can, because I don't want to play this game anymore. And of course, I couldn't get the refund on it, as per Steam's refund policies. That's why I like GOG. Holy shit! Look at that guy. Yeah, that's why I like GOG. GOG, you have a 30-day refund period, and they don't log your hours on that. I don't think refunds are guaranteed in those 30 days, but you have 30 days to refund it. And I'm pretty sure they don't log hours in the same way. So you'll end up... damn, I gotta get closer to that thing. So you could own a game for 29 days, play 20 hours of it or whatever, and CD Projekt Red that owns GOG would have really no idea. And you could theoretically get a refund on it all the same as you could get one on day one.
Easy now.
One of the many reasons why I really, really like the GOG. That and kind of, sort of, owning your games. Who the hell are you? What are you doing up here? Owning them in that you can download a version of them that'll stick with you forever. They can't take away your downloaded version, and there's no DRM on that downloaded version. Hold on now. Let's get him to calm down a bit. I agree with you, Bethesda has fallen so far. Yeah, it's sad. Fun fact, you cannot play as an American president in Civ 7. It also has synchronization issues, despite the fact that it's a turn-based strategy game. What the fuck? How the hell does that happen? Also, you can't play as an American president? Like, how so? Like, can you not choose America at all? Or can you choose America, but you have to play as, like, a... Do you play as someone else? Is it, like, set in a time when there weren't presidents, or... What's the deal with that? That's weird. It's odd that you wouldn't be able to play... In a game about building an empire, you wouldn't be able to play as the president of currently the world's largest empire, you know? It is pretty odd. I wonder why they would do that. Where'd that fucking moose go? I think I lost him. Oh no, he's right there. Swimming up onto the ice. The three American leaders are Benjamin Franklin, Lafayette, and Harriet Tubman. Oh, okay. Okay, so you do at least have... You have, like, American folk heroes. That's cool. I mean... I don't know. I've never been much of a Civ fan, so I'm not... I don't feel all that strongly one way or another about it. At least they have that, though. They have, like, folk heroes. That's cool. Benjamin Franklin is cool, too. Him and his skullet. Dude, I love skullets. Also, the stupidest change is you don't pick a civilization anymore. Wait, what? You get one, like, auto-chosen for you? Oh, no, put that gun away. I hear that elk. Tracking them. Oh, I forget that you can track their actual, you know, tracks. Also, we're in the snow, so I don't need that ability to track them, but... Was that him up there? Hold up. Want to get that elk, man. Or moose. Are those his tracks, or are those my horse tracks? Where did he touch ground? These are... I want to say these are horse tracks. Yeah, they are too, because I would have seen his tracks in that menu. You pick a leader and you change civilizations every era. What? So, correct me if I'm wrong. So what happens? You pick, say I choose Benjamin Franklin or whatever, and you start with America, and then every era you're like, oh, you're playing as the British Empire now, or whatever. Like, is that what's up? Or do you pick a leader and it just like, it just says like randomly like, okay, yeah, Ben Franklin, he's actually the leader of fucking India or China. That's so odd. The fucking design choices that they do for these games, man, I swear. Damn, I lost that moose. I really want that moose. Or a moose. Really, I'd be happy with any moose. Even a female moose. Maybe it went up there. I see what looks like could be some tracks. Notice I don't see any tracks appearing on the ground too when I'm in that focus mode or whatever they call it in the game, but pick Benjamin Franklin and I start as the Aztecs because I have to play as an ancient era nation. Then moving into the next era, I could pick like Chinese as my next civilization. So do you choose then? Do you choose like, I'm going to play as China now, or does it just like, oh, and then once you get to modern era, I can finally play as America. So you choose every era, though. Well, at least you have that, but that's still just odd. Like, I don't even know how else to describe it, other than, you know, fucking stupid. But odd is a good way to describe it. Because it is really that. It's just odd. Like, weird design choice. Makes me wonder why exactly they would choose to do that. Rachel, there's no meese out here. The one that we found is gone. Ooh. Matter of fact, I'm even gonna waste that meat just cause. Gristly mutton. I'm gonna discard all just because I want me having meat and cooking meat being, I want it to be contingent on me actually finding this thing. Or an elk. Been hearing them call down there. Maybe I can scope one out. There is absolutely no activity up here. That is crazy. Not a damn thing. Also, it makes more sense to pick a civilization and change leaders over time. Yeah, it really would, wouldn't it? That'd make a lot more sense. Also, the only good thing about Civ 7 is that the British do not exist. Finally, it's about goddamn time. Goddamn horse pushing me down this mountain. For fuck's sake. I hate that fucking horse so much. It falls over, it trips, it pushes me down mountains. Not even gonna lie, I might shoot it right now if not for, well, me being potentially stranded up here if I did, and also the fact that you can't directly shoot your horse in this game for some reason. Do not know why 2K chose to omit the British, but I do not complain. Man, that's 2K that published that, huh? And you say Civ 7 launched at $100 with 2 DLCs. See, that also does not bode well for GTA 6, because that's the same publisher. Oh, just over that mountain. Just over that mountain. Damn, they flattened the horse. Yeah, that definitely doesn't bode well for them. Fuck. Or, well, that bodes great for 2K and Rockstar, actually. That bodes horribly for us gamers. At least those of us that aren't fucking rich. Alright, I heard an elk. Or a moose. Or something. I hope I don't scare it off by sprinting toward it, but I really don't want to walk that whole way. Might be Firaxis's fault, or Firaxis, don't know. Wouldn't be surprised with Firaxis. Who knows, man? It really is a shame that the state that the gaming industry is in. Because it truly is the superior form of entertainment, I think. Like, it's incredible. And the companies that have the most money to create the best projects, the memorable games, like legitimately incredible memorable games like Red Dead Redemption 2, are just fucking it up because of the investors. I mean, at the very least, indie games are bigger than ever, and you know, continue to be bigger than ever. They're only going to go up from here. Well, I guess with a potential impending economic downturn, indie games might really go down. Or, I don't know. I wonder if it would mean less indie games because people have less time to spend on working on them because they're working normal jobs. Or if maybe it would mean more indie games because there's going to be more people out of jobs and trying to hawk their skills and labor doing their own thing. That's an interesting question. That's something I've been thinking about. I'm a little worried that streaming could become not feasible. Like, not feasible as an income source, or maybe even not feasible to spend your free time doing at all. Who knows? Dude, I swear to God, there's no fucking meese up here. That one had to have despawned or something. He's a slippery little fucker. Deer. No elk. No moosin'. Nothing. Have high hopes for indie gaming. I think that there will be some sort of decline of AAA gaming, so I think it'll open up the market more. Yeah, I agree. I think that probably would be the case. Here's hoping, anyway. Here's hoping that some of these bloated companies pushing out shit will either learn to adapt and create good games or just fizzle out and die. Like Ubisoft. They can fucking fizzle out and die for all I care. Pulling support for DLC that people paid for just because the online service that confirms your DRM is no longer supported. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I won't forget that. I own Black Flag. I don't even own any of the DLC. I don't even have a horse in the game. It just pisses me off that you purchase DLC for a game, and I know you read in the license agreement that you're just purchasing a license to it or whatever, but they could at the very least remove the requirement for DRM, at the very least, rather than just fucking you, you know? Fizzle out? No, Ubisoft doesn't get something that painless. Yeah, true. That's true. Get sued or something. That'd be actually the shit.
Well done, girl.
Like, get some, like, consumer protection law for exactly what they do, and then they get sued or something. But, you know, consumer protection laws here, the United States, good one. I don't know. I try not to talk politics or anything, but I don't know. Economy, in my mind, doesn't really register so much as politics. They're intertwined, yeah, but they're also two separate things to talk about. Also, speaking of consumer protection laws, I learned, so apparently, SIM locking phones, like locking phones to a particular carrier, is illegal in the European Union. Jesus, words. In the European Union. It's illegal. I did not know that. Or actually, I think I might have known that. I don't remember. That's besides the point. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I learned that apparently, at least on iPhones, I don't know about Android or other devices, but apparently on iPhones, if you have a software update queued up and you connect your phone to a VPN, connect it to an internet source, a Wi-Fi source, or home internet, or whatever it may be, hotspot that has a VPN that says that it is in some country in the European Union, apparently, when you update your iOS, it will unlock the SIM because it's illegal in the European Union. And then there's nothing they can do to lock it again after that. But yeah, I just learned that. Pretty interesting. I have not done it yet, but I have an iPhone here that I use solely for tracking for being a VTuber, because iPhones have the best cameras for that. And I have a software update that is ready to go. I just haven't done it yet. So I'm when I update it, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna hook it up to maybe a phone hotspot or figure out how to actually connect my VPN to my router, which I know there's a way that you can do that with ExpressVPN. You can connect it directly to your router. That way your internet traffic is just on a VPN, period. But yeah, I'm going to give that a go when I update the software. I'm going to see if it unlocks it. Yeah, pretty interesting, right? So if you need to switch carriers and your phone is locked, shit, I mean, wait for a software update and give it a go, you know? The only thing I'm a little concerned about is, like, maybe there's some odd issues that might be caused by updating your software to a European one. But I don't know. I mean, that's not to say that you can't just re-update it back. And then once it's been unlocked, like I said, I don't think that they can lock it again. I don't think. Yeah, I've yet to test this theory, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Man, I really want a moose. I ain't seen a single one since that one. Let's head up this way. I think bringing up the economy is fine because politics are divisive. But you can't disagree with the economy, yeah. Well, I mean, you definitely can, and people do all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I like to not bring up divisive things on stream because I really, if you want my honest to God truth on why I don't. I mean, for one, I don't want jackasses to just be like, oh my God, you think this? You're wrong. You're wrong. Everybody cancel him. You're canceled for, you know, whatever anything may be. So I just don't talk about it. And that is to say, not just one side. I know canceling is more associated with one side than the other, I think. Or at least people think of it that way. But both sides and all aspects really like to do that and overblow things. But honest to God, the main reason I don't is I fucking despise how divisive it is nowadays. Like you can't just have an opinion on something and have someone just respect it and say, okay, man, you can think that, that's fine. It's just not how it goes anymore. Everything is fucking tribalistic. You're either with us or against us. You're either for the thing or you're against the thing. And it pisses me off. I don't really engage with politics really much at all because of that. And certainly not on the channel because of that. Because I hate how it divides people like that. And I don't want anyone to really be alienated either by anything I say, ideally. So I just try not to bring it up. The great thing about the two-party system, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it probably honestly has caused part of this too, but it's not even just politics either. Like anything, literally anything. Like, say for instance, GTA 6. I bring up, yeah, I'm hopeful that GTA 6 is going to be good. There is a large amount of people that will hear that and they say, you're a fucking idiot. It is going to be bad. It's going to be trash. It's going to be this and that for XYZ reasons. You're a fucking idiot for thinking that. And it's just like, first of all, chill the fuck out about that. And second of all, it's not that big of a deal. It is just an opinion on something. It's crazy. But like, I don't know, you can't avoid everything divisive. So I just try to avoid politics, I guess, just because that's the main thing that gets people all riled up. Like, I truly don't have a problem with people thinking whatever they want to think. Living their life however they want to live, as long as they're not, like, actively hurting people, you know? I don't give a damn. There's a million different reasons that lead people to believe what they believe, and it's kind of... It's useless to be like, you're wrong about this. Kind of. Oh my God, there's a moose. Because of that. Because, like, you just don't know. Their life could have been literally anything. You have no idea all the things that have led them to believe what they believe, and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of irrelevant. It's a huge issue in debate and in argumentational studies in general is associating your opinions with your personality and intelligence. Yeah. Exactly. That's another thing too. You have an opinion on something, and it's just now you're wrong about everything, or you're right about everything because he thinks what I think. It's just stupid. It's really stupid. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Politics is a whole bunch of bullshit. And that's usually what I like to say when somebody asks me my opinion on whatever issue or whatever. I say politics is just a bunch of bullshit that divides people, and it's really irrelevant what I think, because I don't intend to change your mind, and you're probably not going to change my mind, so whatever. You might change my mind, I don't know. It's not like I know everything. Just almost everything. Kill shot. Bleeding like a stuck pig. Yes. Get him, John, get him. Don't let that meat go bad. Damn, the animation on that moose's face was really cool. Did you see that? And people think that being incorrect is a bad thing, so they make themselves correct by force. Yeah, right? That's another thing. 3-star moose, by the way. Sorry to take away from that discussion, but 3-star moose, goated. Goated with the sauce. That's another thing too, is being on the internet. Everything's immortalized. You say you believe one thing, and then 3 years later you believe something different, and people either think you're a hypocrite or they just stopped listening to you entirely because, oh, why would I listen to that guy? He always is going to believe, or he is bad grammar. He's always going to believe that. You know, it's annoying. Annoying shit in the world right now, man. And once again, that is why I like this to be a space where we can just put that aside. That is one of the main things. It's also, I need to get around to drafting up rules for the stream, because that's going to be one of the rules, is leave your politics at the door, you know. And at the very least, if you're going to talk about it, be tolerant to what other people think, and don't, you know, there's no need to like debate something like crazy in chat. You can say like, I think this because that, I think this because that. Cool. Okay. Now back to the game. I like to have a non-political space. Because that's another thing about it too that I hate. That it's in everything. It's infiltrated absolutely everything. You know. And I'm going to give an example because fuck it. We've been talking about it. Y'all know my stance anyway. That I don't give a fuck. But I almost didn't want to give any specific examples, but one example that I think of is like, you drive a Tesla, you're a Nazi. Like, okay, I mean, there's plenty of people that just like the car. And there's a large majority of people that bought them before any of the things that, you know, make you think that happened, right? So, yeah. It infiltrates everything. The brand of water you buy, the fucking what car you own, what game you play. Ugh. Also, thinking of that, bringing it back to when we were talking about the Coffin of Andy and Lele earlier, that's another reason why I played it. Because it pisses people off. They think that playing a game is some political statement. I don't know, that's an issue too, is people think that consuming a form of art is a political statement. And that makes me just want to consume that art more. It literally, what's it called? The Streisand effect? It makes me literally say, well, fuck all of you that think that I'm this for playing that or whatever. I just want to play this. You're telling me that I'm not allowed to play this. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to play this game. I almost played Hogwarts Legacy, and then I'm glad I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter, because streamers were getting like doxxed and like fucking DDoSed and stuff for it, which is crazy. Fuck me, I don't know where I am. On another stream, I saw something I liked. Was called Cheese Jail. If you talk about politics, Bazuki can simply say cheese, and everyone must talk about cheese for 5 minutes. Nice. Yes. I like that. I don't want to steal that idea completely, but I like that as a concept. I should do something like that as a concept. Like, doesn't have to be cheese necessarily, although cheese is fucking awesome. We love cheese here. In the Blazuki chat, we love cheese. And if you don't, get the fuck out! That's the one thing I'll be divisive on. If you don't like cheese, fuck yourself. I love cheese, man, so much. Also, I hope that nobody ever, please don't ever take me saying like, fuck you, you don't like this thing as being serious, because I am playing. I am fully playing about that, okay? Like, people, I've had people like kind of like visibly take offense to something when I make that joke IRL. Like, this happened recently. So I was talking to someone about Minecraft, and I asked them like, what version you play, and they were like, oh, I play on Bedrock. And I just like went and shook my head at them and squinted my eyes, and I think they took me seriously. And I was like, no, I'm just playing. I don't give a fuck what version of the game you play. But I like to play that up too. Really play up the like, you must agree with me. Fuck you if you don't. Just because it's fun. We do not accept intolerance in this community. Lactose intolerance. Yes. Exactly. And more or less a direct quote from me. That's exactly what I think. It's important to not be lactose intolerant. Damn, this fog is crazy. I can't see jack diddly shit. We gotta make a camp, man. No, that is a direct quote from you. We do not accept tolerance in this community. Lactose intolerance. I mean, if we want to get real specific, I think I said something about like, something along the lines of like, listen, in this community, we don't stand for intolerance, especially not lactose intolerance. If you can't eat cheese, then get the fuck out. Something like that. If we want to get real technical. What the fuck? Why'd I get thrown off my horse? I tried to make a camp. I got thrown off of my horse. Had a Wisconsinite in that chat. Ooh, so he got in the best cheese discussions. Oh man. I really love cheese, man. People clown on you for liking blue cheese. I mean, I'm sure, as probably a fellow cheese lover, I assume you're a fellow cheese lover. You seem to be a man of culture, and you seem to be a man I can respect, and not one that I would hate and spit upon, and not even give a red cent out of my pocket for not liking cheese. But turns out Bluzzuki's better at quoting Bluzzuki than I am. Curses. Yep. Only reason why is because I had to watch that video about 1 million goddamn times when I was editing it. I do enjoy myself some moldy cheese. Yeah, dude. I will say, though, that cheese that has, like, the maggots in it, I'll never, ever touch that. Never, ever in my life will I touch that stuff. Literally, too. I won't even touch it. Like, not even just eat. I will not touch that. That stuff is disgusting. I have absolutely no desire to try that. But I don't mind some blue cheese, some moldy cheese. Especially with wings. Blue cheese really has like the perfect tanginess to go with wings. It's so good. Fuck, man. My friend had wings when we were playing D&D last night. Oh my god, I'm craving some chicken wings so bad. You mean mimolette, mite cheese and stuff? Yes, precisely that stuff. Ugh. No fucking thank you. I am good on that, man. Nasty shit. It's like a balut egg. Me and one of my friends, we tried balut eggs once. He is a strong-willed motherfucker, let me tell you. He is about the strongest-willed motherfucker I know or have ever met. And I think he finished the thing. He finished the balut egg, and we cracked the thing open, and my scent glands were they did not like it. They were not fans of it at all. I barfed before I even had any of it in my mouth. I put my mouth on it because I was about to try. Couldn't do it. Exactly, John. I spit on balut eggs. Oh boy. Well, guess let's pack up camp, head on down to Strawberry, see if I can't sell this pelt for some money. I barfed before I even had any in my mouth. Blue does not swallow. A loss for all mankind. Truly a loss for all mankind. A sad day. Truly a sad day. I don't know why I'm about to tell you this, anyone that's in chat, but I mean, Jammin' included, obviously, because you're the one, dude. You're the one for me, partner. As in, you're always here. Also, thanks for that, man. I'm glad that you seem to like my streams, by the way. And I'm very, very grateful and thankful that you're here, like, all the time. It is really awesome of you. Anyway, though. Well, geez, now that I just sapped it up, I gotta... Arthur Morgan is a total man crush for me. Jesus Christ, man. And I feel like saying man crush implies that it's as a joke. That no. Oh man, that's a man right there. Let me tell you, that is a goddamn man. No problem, man. Thank you. Yeah, thank you again. It really does mean a lot to me. I think I mentioned that from time to time, how much it actually means to me that, like, some of you guys really enjoy being here. So I always liked making, like, Let's Play videos when I was young, and being that I was a kid, nobody fucking watched that shit. Nobody wants to watch a kid play a game. Except maybe other kids sometimes. But it means a lot to me that there's a small but actually pretty dedicated little fan base that I have. I feel weird even saying fans, but viewers. You're a boy kisser, aren't you, Blue? I mean, some boys. Some boys. Yeah, there's some. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Sleep? That's for cowards. Facts. Sleeping is for fucking pansies, dude. It's for panty waste and, as I said earlier, sissified Tweety birds. That's something my dad always said. I picked that up from my dad. It's such a... I love that phrase. He would say that about our dog. I think I mentioned in one of the last streams how my cat used to... when the dog would be rude and try to push right past us and shove his way through the door, my cat would, like, chase him out of the house. Anytime that dog was acting afraid of the cat, my dad would call him, "You're just being a sissified Tweety bird. What's wrong with you?" So funny.
Out of the damn way!
Yeah, to answer your question about being a boy kisser, man. Once again, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just feel like I can be vulnerable with you.
You a traveler? Well, we ain't there neither. We're from Laramie. The range out here's real inhospitable.
Aren't you now? From Laramie, huh? Well, from Laramie straight to the goddamn ground with you. Now, to Strawberry. But yeah, I barely even understand my own sexuality, I'll be dead honest with you. Damn, I think I missed Strawberry. I don't know where I think it's that way, actually. Sleeping is for fucking milk sops, man. Yeah. Milk drinker. Sleeping is for milk drinkers. Man, my Skyrim accent, aka Nordic, bad nowadays, jeez. I heard Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. shouted him apart with his own voice. I'm almost doing like a Native American kind of voice on accident. I'm legitimately trying to do like Nordic and can't. Nut allergy people when I hit them in the head with a brick. In a head. I mean, it could be realistically. I guess it wouldn't. I was going to say that my reaction to being hit in either of my two heads would be about the same, but it actually wouldn't, because one of them I'd be knocked out or dead, and the other one I'd be going, oh, ow, 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 ow. At least, I mean, if you throw the brick hard enough, I'd be knocked out or dead. There's a chance I might be okay. Where the fuck am I, man? Is that that's Bacchus Station, I think. Meaning that... Okay, yeah, Valentine is that way. It's across the valley from us. Man, I need to drink some water. Hold on. I don't know if, sorry. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice.
Easy there.
Looky there. Horseshoe overlook. Apparently we left a wagon here. I don't know why we would do that. Apparently it's also... That wagon has been here for, what, 4 years, canonically? What the fuck? Well, I guess... Yeah, to be fair, I guess there's little reason for someone to come and pick up a destroyed wagon in the Old West. No reason to, like, scrap it for wood either or anything, because there's plenty of fucking wood around. Cheapest thing imaginable. Everybody's clear-cutting everything. Hold up now. Let me switch outfits to... Which one do I have on? I have outfit 4. Let's switch to outfit 3. A little more warm weather friendly. We need to scrap this wagon for wood. My brother in Christ, you are in the forest. Not only are you in the forest, but you are in the forest before national parks existed. You can do whatever you want out there. Even if it's not something you're supposed to do, nobody is going to stop you. Literally nobody. There's nobody even around to stop you. Man, the first time I played through Red Dead Redemption 2... Dawson, what up, dog? I'm doing good, man. How are you? The first time I played Red Dead Redemption 2, which, obviously, when it came out, it really instilled a desire to leave society in me. It really made me want to just, like, damn. I mean, I could move to Alaska and, like, homestead. Try homesteading. It made me really, really want to do that. But I don't know, man. I think it would be good for me to do. Apart from the part where I die. I think I would end up like Christopher or Chris McCandless. Or what did he call himself? Fuck, what was the name he called? He called himself like Zip or something like that. Something crazy like that, didn't he? Hold on, partner. I gotta talk to the butcher first. Should I indoctrinate myself into a Cherokee tribe after playing the game? The answer may be yes. Yeah. Right?
Seems everyone with a rifle been hunting these of late.
Are you looking for what now?
Come on now. Sure.
It's that way.
Sure, just head over that way. You'll be alright.
Hell yeah, Dawson. RDR2 is an excellent game. Red Dead 2 is literally... I think we mentioned in one of the last streams that it's one of my absolute favorite games of all time.
Yeah, right?
Y'all.
Morning to you.
I really need to get back home.
Oh, hell. Well, I'll tell you what, let's head into the saloon for a nice hot meal. Also, let's bring my horse over here so I can hitch her up. Red Dead Redemption 2 is really... This is a game, like, that you can just have fun, like, living in. That's been a thing I've really been enjoying recently is, like, living in games in that way. Like, really immersing myself, going about the day-to-day like this. Like we did today, we went out hunting. I mean, we did a little bit of wacky stuff on account of the fact that I've been streaming and stuff. But, where's the lead button? There it is, E. But I really, really enjoy just going on a hunting trip, getting myself some meat, selling a pelt, and going in for a hot meal. Just being out for a week at a time. It is just, it is a absolute perfect game to do that in. I do not want to buy meat from a butcher that manages to get blood all over his face and doesn't even wash his face off. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'll pass on that. Ooh, sorry. That's my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Morning. What I meant to do is actually switch my my outfit. Meant to... Oop, I guess I didn't need to get on the horse to do that, but... What I meant to do is switch to outfit number 1. Where I just have a shirt. Buy meat from a butcher who's literally sopping wet in blood. I mean, at least you can tell that your butcher is not lazing about doing no work, right? At the very least, you know that much.
Hello again. Gentlemen. Morning.
Oh, boy. Let me get a hot meal. Let me get a lamb fry. Got a little bit of money from that moose pelt. Delicious.
Ready and able.
Now, what do you got to drink, partner? I could go for a whiskey.
Another day in Valentine. There.
See, looky there. We're up money. Or at least, you know, since after we paid our bounty. Dawson. Ooh, from Girls Frontline 2. Man, I have that in I have that installed.
Whiskey, please.
I've been meaning to start playing it. Was it you that... I think you actually brought it up the other day. And you were the one that practically convinced me to finally install it. Because I like Girls Frontline, the first one. I really enjoyed that. I haven't got around to playing it. I haven't played... I just don't play many mobile games, really. Usually, it's kind of sad, but usually if I'm at home, I'm just on my computer. That's it. That's all I do. Grills Frontline Return, or Grills Frontline 2, Return of the Dad Bods. Grills Frontline 3. You said what now, partner? Well done. That's the entire subtitle, is you said what, partner? Well done.
Hello. Hi, fellas.
How'd you do?
You, mister.
Hey there.
I'm just saying hi. It.
Good morning.
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 Let's regain some of that honor I got from murdering 3 people out on the lake.
Welcome. Come on in.
Let's go for a bath now. How's about that? Girls Frontline 2, great game. Lots of pulls you can get right now. And Clue K, I hear you like her. Clue K, who's that? What guns are these, by the way? That'd be honestly the only way I'd recognize them is by the gun rather than the name. So do they have names as well as guns, or do I just not know what a Clue K is? Grills Frontline 4, the coal pyre strikes back. Bull, bull, charcoal. Jammin, I take it that you watch, or at the very least have watched,
No, I'm alright.
fucking, King of the Hill, right? Based on your, referencing of, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Man, the single best Hank Hill scream, or bois, I should say, is the episode where Peggy gets the gnome. You've never watched it, just like that specific quote? Damn. Highly recommend King of the Hill. It's so good. I'd say don't bother starting with the first season, though. Start with, like, season 2 or 3, if you wanted to watch it. Really an excellent show. One of my favorites of all time. Probably my favorite, actually, like, favorite TV show of all time is probably King of the Hill, to be honest. But, well, anyway, I'll still tell you, the single best Hank Hill bull is the episode, you may have also seen a clip of this, where Peggy buys a gnome, and Hank is a little bit freaked out by a gnome, just because it has a weird, creepy face. And there's a scene of him, like, I think he, like, walks out maybe to get the mail, and when he turns around to walk back into the house, he sees the gnome sitting at the door. God, I swear to God, I'm having a Tourette's attack. Hold on, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. He turns around, he sees the gnome, and there's a long, like, back and forth shot of, like, Hank Hill's face, and then the gnome's face, and then zoomed in farther on Hank, zoomed in farther on the gnome, and goes back and forth like maybe 3 or 4 times. And it culminates in a close-up shot of Hank's face, and he goes exactly like this. He goes, "Blah." It's so fucking funny. Oh man, it's so great.
Don't think I've seen you here before.
Hey man, care to cut my hair? Yeah, by the way, if you ever notice me talking and I just like mute for a little, like way too long, that is exactly what's happening. Oh boy. I like the scraggly hair. The guns get their own names now, but Clue K, not sure what gun she is, but she's a rifle. Let me look her up. Let me see. So the girls have their own names and the guns have their own names. Interesting. Let me see. Apparently there's a basketball player named Clue K. Or is this a no. No, this is an Instagram photographer by the name Clue K or K Clue that has done a lot of photography of basketball players. That's interesting. What's her name? I'm not finding anything on this. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like her. She's cool. She's neat. Cool style. I dig it. Klukai is apparently the name. Oh, she's HK416. Checks out. Which it's funny because the HK416 on the surface looks like it looks exactly like any other AR-15 pattern rifle, but I'm pretty sure they use an entirely different like gas system, like completely different gas system. I'm pretty sure, which is interesting. They also have a way higher rate of fire. Also, HK416, also known as the M27 IAR that the, I think, Marine Corps adopted. Yeah, I need to watch it. But I'm not exactly a TV show person, so I never really got around to it. What's it on? Oof. I have no idea. Hulu, maybe? What is it on? I want to look that up. I know Beavis and Butthead is on Disney Plus, so maybe King of the Hill is on Disney Plus as well. I want to say it's on Hulu. Uh, looks like Hulu. Yeah, it looks like it's on Hulu. Hulu. Oh, it looks like maybe it might be on Disney Plus as well. Fubo TV, Sling TV, YouTube TV. Okay. I reckon Hulu probably has all the episodes though, and the rest don't. If I had to guess, I own or no, I don't actually own every season of King of the Hill. I own the first 4 seasons of King of the Hill.
You get comfy here, and we'll get started.
Also, I love how Blue described Arthur as a boy crush, then immediately went to the bathhouse. Convenient timing, eh, Blue? Hey, this is John Marston. This guy's just cool as fuck. I don't know what John doesn't hit the same way, I think. John does not hit the same as Arthur. Something about him. I don't know why. I don't know if do other people feel the same way about that? I wonder. Handlebar mustache. I like that. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Let's get that. Let's see. I like that you can individually style the different parts of your beard too. Ooh, I like that. Get like a Serge Tankian look going. What'd they say about Leviticus Cornwall?
You look a little like him.
Yeah, I really don't know what it is about John that does not hit the same. He's more of like a hell yeah self-insert character to me. It's weird. I think I'll trim the sideburns down even a little more.
Thank you.
And then yeah, there you go. Go with that. Oh yeah, that is style. That is fucking style at its finest right there. Definitely a way to describe him. Yeah. That's the way I see him. Kind of cemented in my mind from the first Red Dead Redemption. Because he's such a oh hey, by the way. He's such a badass, like for instance, the scene where you meet Irish in the first game. The scene where I think it's Welsh or Frenchy or whatever his name is. I don't remember. He tells John, fuck off, boyo. This doesn't concerns you. And John, he takes a step toward them and he says, when a man with a sing-song voice tells me to fuck off, it always concerns me, boyo. That is the coolest line out of John ever. Might be the coolest line in all of Red Dead Redemption. The franchise. Damn, John's looking stylish, though. Sheesh. All right. Waiting for a G11. Ooh, Mechty. I gotta get around to playing Girls Frontline too. I know I'm gonna enjoy it, guys. You hear my cat going wild out there, wanting to be in here. Yeah, I'm all right. Girls Frontline 2, great story, gameplay, lovely waifu. I'm a big fan of combining waifus with guns. Combine a waifu with a gun or a waifu with a motorcycle, and that's all I can ask for. Or, oh my God forbid you get both. Sheesh, that is, dude, prepare for trouble and make it double. This is America. Don't catch you slipping, no. Look at that reflection. Man, ray tracing in this game would fucking go so hard. It would go so hard, man. Goddamn, ray tracing would look good in this game. But a gun, a waifu, and a nice swimsuit skin. Gotta admit, I'm a bigger fan of just normal clothes. You know? Man. Well, I think I'm gonna hop off of the stream for the night, fellas. I'll be back again tomorrow playing Coffin of Andy and Lele. Continuing on right where I left off at the beginning of episode 3, which has just recently released. She gets a motorcycle? Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. So, those of you that decided to stop on in, hang out with me today, I appreciate y'all very much. As always, you guys are the best. You're the light of my life and you make my day. Maybe minus the light of my life part, because that's a little exaggeration, but you do make my day. Anyway, all that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time it may be where you are. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. See ya. Bye-bye. Yeah. Crack-a-cow. Pow-pow-pow. Okay, for real this time. Bye.